It's about this gentleman, and his name is Daniel Asiedu, Sexy Don Don. I would like to tell you people, today's show is going to be strong. It's for 18 and over. If you know you can't take strong words, if you know you cannot accept the truth the way it is, don't watch it. Producer, I'm telling you, I know you are monitoring the comments coming in on YouTube and Facebook. If any idiot shows up here, block them. Facebook is free. You can go there and open your own page. You can also go on Net2 and go and watch what you think is better. We are not going to entertain fools here again. If you are not ready to accept the truth, to listen to us, and also go do your search, don't come on this platform. So, producer, if any idiot shows up here, block them. There are so many platforms out there on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. They can go there and join that and watch what pleases them. Or they can go and open their own platform and see if there will be people coming there. I don't want anybody to come here and exhibit stupidity, because today what I'm going to talk about is very important to me. It involves people's life. It involves people who have been killed. It involves criminals and murderers in Ghana. This is not a time for me to be playing with people here and mincing words. So if you know you are not ready, do not come on this platform and misbehave. And I trust my producers that they will do a good job. So let's do this. Let me see if I can do this quickly. Producer, where did my cursor go? Okay, this is Sexy Don Don, and there's this gentleman behind Sexy Don Don. Kennedy Agyapong. Yeah. Let's see. Sexy comes small. Kennedy also. Let's see this. Okay. We can make this ugly guy small a little bit. Yeah. And then we bring in Sexy. Great. Yeah. So this is it here. I just want to tell Ghanaians something, that we were all in this country when a certain MP was killed in his house. He was murdered cold-bloodedly. You know, somebody went in there cold-blood and killed him, stabbed him and killed him. When JB Dankwa died, good evening, Kennedy Agyapong, I know you are watching me. Good evening, the president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Good evening, people in the Jubilee House, people they have bought laptops for, they have set up offices for to watch this show and come in here and misbehave. You people are all watching. I say good evening to you all. And good evening to the people watching with fake accounts. I'm not going to mince words today. Now, we were here when JB Dankwa was killed. And then when JB Dankwa was killed, lots of narration came out. Before I started, let me tell you people again, I am not here to defend a murderer. I am not here to defend Sexy Don Don or Daniel Asiedu. Never. He has committed a crime and he has to pay for that crime. Daniel Asiedu has committed a crime. He has killed somebody. At least he came on camera to tell the whole world that he killed JB Dankwa. So he has to pay for that sin. Now, as much as he has committed a crime that we are all waiting for judgment, he's human, and his fundamental human rights, until proven guilty in court by a competent court, nobody can take away his fundamental human right. It is very, very important. Even the people who committed 9/11 in the United States of America, they were given lawyers to defend them. That is democracy. Because until you are proven guilty, you are not. Even though we all know and he has confessed that he killed JB Dankwa, he has the right to a lawyer. He has the right to live as a human being because he has not been condemned yet. Now, when this man died, so many things came up. So many people said a lot of things. Now, Kennedy Agyapong was very vocal when JB Dankwa was killed. In fact, he was killed during the NDC era. And I would like to say this, and I want to put this on record. The NDC did a very bad job, and I blame them for this, because if the NDC government, then led by John Dramani Mahama, had taken action and had investigated this and brought this case to an end, we wouldn't be here talking about this JB Dankwa. So I blame the NDC government some part, yes, because they were supposed to take responsibility and investigate this matter. So I blame the ex-president John Dramani Mahama for allowing this to go on and on for the MPP to come into power, because that was the time we were supposed to make sure the law really worked. That's why today people are using that as an excuse to run away from their crime. But let's move on. Now this boy died. So many narrations. And the one person who took over JB Dankwa's death is Kennedy Agyapong. He seemed to know everything about Kennedy Agyapong's JB Dankwa's death. He explained it from 1 to 10, how the boy entered the house, how JB Dankwa, with all due respect, had sperms in his pants, and how he was the first person to go to the scene. He was the first individual to go to the scene, Kennedy Agyapong. Now, let's fast forward. This boy is in jail. He was arrested. And I keep saying on my show that the first statement Sexy Dondon made to the Ghana Police Service, the CID office, and also to the the investigators, Investigator Nkrumah. Those times the CID boss was Tiwa Addankwa and the former IGP. The first statement he made was that Kennedy Agyapong and the president sent him to go kill JB Dankwa. The docket is with the IGP and it's in the IGP's office. I made that statement almost a year ago, and none of these officers have come out to say Kevin Taylor is lying and that he is disgracing this big institution. He is disgracing this CID institute. Nobody has responded. Now, we were in Ghana when a video popped up. And that video was Sexy Dondon explaining and telling Ghanaians on video. You know, there were a lot of audios out there, people saying it was Sexy Dondon, it wasn't Sexy Dondon, and all that. But at the end of the day, the person who was saying that it wasn't Sexy Dondon confirmed on his own network. I'm talking about Kennedy Agyapong. Confirmed on his own network that he got a call from prison that is Sexy Dondon. This is on record. You can go and look for the video and watch it. I'm not making it up. Now, the question is, after Sexy Dondon made this video, I came out, I showed the video, people insulted me a lot and said it was a lie. It was, even Kennedy Agyapong, when he came on his show that day, the video was played. That was the day he was insulting Sibley on the show that they are stupid, they are bogus, they are stupid people working in radio shows, all that nonsense. Now, after this boy brought the video out and Kennedy Agyapong confirming that it was Sexy Dondon, making the video from Nsawam prison, something happened. And I'm going to explain to you, because if we are able to get a video from Nsawam to play to Ghanaians, to record Sexy Dondon in Nsawam, it means that we can also go into Nsawam to see what is happening to Sexy Dondon. It is simple. The way the way on your way up is the same way on your way down. If we're able to get into Nsawam, to get Sexy Dondon's video to show to the world, and him telling the world that he actually killed JB Dankwa and he was contracted by Kennedy Agyapong. I am not making this up. It was from the boy himself saying that Kennedy Agyapong and the president contracted him to kill JB Dankwa. It was a big deal. Now, after that, Kennedy Agyapong was on TV and he said he was going away for 2 weeks and he'll be back. I actually made a video. I sent it to him and I said, hey, come and respond. Why haven't you come out? Organize a press conference or force the IGP, force the CID boss, and force the prisons to come out and say that all that is happening is a lie and Kevin Taylor is actually disgracing Kennedy Agyapong and it is not the truth. The docket he's talking about is a lie. None of these officers came out to say anything. Now, after this guy released that video, what happened was Kennedy Agyapong have access to Nsawam prison. The 2 weeks he was out, this is what he was doing. The current Director General of Prisons, his name is Patrick Darko Misa. You see, I'm doing this episode. If they come out, I'm going to show audios and videos of meetings that has happened. I just don't say things. I have a reason for saying this. And I'm expecting Kennedy Agyapong to come out. I told Kennedy Agyapong that. He says when he sleeps, all that he dreams about is fight and money. With me, when I blink, I don't sleep, I don't dream. When I blink, all that I see is Kennedy Agyapong in jail. 2 things. I don't put this all better and some die before he will see money and fight. Me, when I blink like, hey, when I blink, I see Kennedy Agyapong in jail. And I tell you for fact that Kennedy, until you end up in jail, I will never stop this, because you killed Ahmed Swale, you killed JB Dankwa, and I will never let you go scot-free. And I will use the laws in America to make sure that Kennedy Agyapong, you are locked up. There's a lot I'm cooking up here. What happened to you in Texas is just a tiny bit. I'm telling you, you have properties here. That diplomatic passport that is shielding you, it will fall off one day. And I'll use the laws of this land, the United States of America, the laws here, to deal with you. Now, Kennedy went home, and that night he called Patrick Dakumisa, the Director General of Prisons. And then he told him that, why did they allow the boy to do the video? Remember that in Nsawam prison commander, right? This is the Director General of Prisons. And then he called the commander at Nsawam prison. His name is Ernest Adongo. And told him and commanded him and told him that, why did they allow the boy to do that video? The next thing they did was they took Sexy Don Don from his cell and they isolated this boy in a condemned cell, hanged this boy's head upside down, and they are beating this boy from the day the video was shown. There are two things they want Sexy Don Don to do on Kennedy Agyapong's command. There's one officer in the prisons. His name is Oboy. He is a solid Kennedy Agyapong boy, MPP boy. He thinks he can do all the damage. And that guy, I'll bring his story very soon. Oboy, he is the man doing the harm to this boy. They are giving Sexy Don Don two options: to come out with another video denying all that he said, because that first video can be used in court. They are telling him the boy to come out and deny all that he did on video, on camera again. Two, they gave him the most difficult option, that he will end up dead in jail and that nobody will even hear about it. That is the option they've given this boy. As you speak, this boy is being beaten every single day. And when the boy did the video, if you realize, as an institution, as the Ghana prisons, Nsawam prison is the most protected prison in Ghana. I was expecting them to just come out with a statement to say that, you know what, this wasn't the boy and this video wasn't coming from Nsawam prison. Why didn't they do that? Because they know it is the truth. After the boy came out with the prison, with a statement on camera, I was expecting at least the Nsawam commander, Ernest Adongo, to come out and say that, hey, there's a press conference, you guys should come. We don't know how the camera got in here. We don't know how this boy did the video, but we are putting things in place to protect this boy, or to make sure that what happened will never happen again. High security prison like the Nsawam prison, nobody talked about it. You remember, Kennedy Agyapong was on TV the same day telling Ghanaians that he ordered Tiwa Dankwa not to give Sexy Don Don phone way back, and she does not understand why that woman is stupid to break his rules. Yesterday, when I was listening to him picking a fight with Obinim's wife, you see, Obinim na asem ka, and I will never sit on my show and defend Obinim. Never. Whatever crime he has committed, he has to face it. He has duped people, he has to face it. He has embarrassed, he has to face it. That is his portion. Now you take it to Obinim's wife, and you see how matured that girl is, and you are sitting on TV in the middle of a pandemic. People are dying. People in Ofosu, Krasi Fosu, they are dying. They don't have food to eat. You are sitting in Accra and you are going after a pastor's wife's panty and showing her pictures. Jesus, let me tell you, Kennedy Agyapong, you are not smart. You are the most ignorant 60-year-old man I've seen. Jesus Christ ate with a prostitute. If Florence Obinim or her sister, they have slept with 10 people, she has a right to choose a man. She can live with Obinim because that is where she thinks her heart belongs. You giving birth to 20 people, a goat like you is even proud of yourself. You see why at Joasafo, when you went to her wedding, or Pamo Saponcho, that is why, because they know that you have lost that thing. You went to Joasafo's wedding. These are the clear words you use. And she sacked you from her wedding. But back to the issue. You see, so this is what he did. So the 2 weeks we're not seeing Kennedy Agyapong, that is what he was doing, forcing these prison officers to force this boy to make a video, to come out with a video denying whatever he said and to put some people's name in there. And they gave this boy the second option that if he doesn't do that, they are going to kill him in prison. I wouldn't have done this story, but it hurts me. It hurts me that we are twisting the law in favor of criminals and thieves and thugs and narcotic dealers. It hurts me. We are twisting the law to favor a narcotic dealer, a criminal, a thief, a thug. That is what we are facing today. And if you have watched it, when this boy came out with that video from his home, none of the media houses talked about it because they are condoning the crime this guy is committing. And I'm saying that in Sawum, commander, the officer, the commander, Ernest Adongo, I have something on you. And then that your boy, that guy who has been beating this boy every second, every single day in prison. You hang a human being's head on the ground and you tie his leg up, and every fucking day you pour water on him, and what waterboarding? What is wrong with you? And the prosecutor, every single day you go to court, you don't have anything to say. Give this boy even a lawyer. You people don't want to give him a lawyer because he will have room to speak. You, the Insawam commander, you gave Bedia to all the food contract. She had this NGO. Today, the people who used to have contracts and cooking for prison, they have taken everything and given to Femi Adetola, Bedia To's second wife. Today, she cooks for all the prisons. She's taking every money. But you see, everything that you people do, the documents are there, the trails are there, the phone calls are there, the videos are there. Today, Bedia To's wife, you, what's his name again? Ernest Adongo. Ernest, I will do a special feature on you, and people will know the kind of boss you are. And that boy officer in that prison, or boy officer doing the damage. Or then I know who say he is the killer control. Because finish it, inmate, he will do it. Today, as I speak to you, Sexy Dondon's head is hanging on the ground. His legs are up. You are forcing this boy to do a video to mention names and retract everything he said because Kennedy Agyapong has told you people. Remember, yesterday when Kennedy was talking about Obinim's issue, Obina no, Obinim, all the Achiansi soldiers and Miss was soldiers. Me were bang, my band also be a minister have access. Kennedy, you have all the access, but you've not been able to use the access for the government to come out and defend you. Why do you think the president doesn't want to see you and Ken Oforiatta they don't want to see you? They see you as a filthy human being. Because we are not a Kenyan Sasimbia. That bunk you bought at New Jersey. Now, on my hene, or Frigana, no, I got him, a journalist, no, try video, you don't have money. 2007, that house you bought for $700,000. They even took you to court because of filth when you baller. I keep telling you, I said, for killing Ahmed Swali alone, JB Dankwa, I will never forgive you. And I'll make sure the laws of America work this land. It will apply. I'll make it apply. Let the corona go down. The way you are telling people corona should go down, I'm also waiting for the corona to go down. These are the things. And you see, I'm watching this, and every day I'm in the prison there. I'm also watching because I also went there. We all went there to do videos. If you have the power, you drive there, you deal with these prison officers. We also have eyes there. We are closely watching you. What do you need from this boy? Why do you want to kill this boy in jail? Why do people want to do that? I am not here to defend Sexy Dondon, but we need to go to the bottom of this. His fundamental human rights, it's very important. Because of power, you want to intimidate every single human being. Are you the only person? You don't have money, Kennedy. You are intimidating people because of the penny you have. You don't have money. If we sit you down today, when you went to Texas, they ask you about your past, because you know your past is not clean. You come to America, you're called Kennedy. You go to Ghana, you are called Kenneth. You go to Ghana, you're called Kennedy. Kenneth or Kennedy. Massa, you don't know what is happening. I said, wait You were telling Obinim to wait for the corona to go down. Me say you wait for this corona to go down. Your fight now, it is nothing. Obinim's wife, no Obinim. If you're a man, come back on your radio or your TV, show my picture, the way I'm showing your picture, and say anything about me. If you are a man who has balls like me, and people watching me, take it to him and come and say Kevin is lying, show my picture and dare me. Me, I will not dare you. But I'm saying that I will use the laws of this land to make sure I'll cut you into pieces. Because here, the law works. What matter Ghana a concept? Aha, me say my corona number form. You have properties here, you come here. You see, it is about time, Ghanaians, we have to understand. We are understood, say, our right is very important as Ghanaians. See, it doesn't matter who is in power. That's why I'm blaming the NDC. If the NDC had taken action on this case, I'm blaming the NDC for this. That is why Kennedy can sit in Ghana and brag and say anything. After he even pointed Ambeswale out, showed his picture on TV, and he was shot in the head. And Congress in America, the last time I went to the FBI to report Kennedy Agyapong, when he started showing my pictures and all that, the FBI agent was like, is this guy still a congressman in Ghana? He was shocked to the bone that we allow people like this to make laws for us and we feed them. That is the problem. Me, I will not hide behind voice and I will come straight to you and tell you. Fighting Obinim will not solve any problem for Ghanaians. And people in Fosu, more MPP, you don't want to pick your mind and clean it up and put it in your head because any stupid thing this guy sits on TV and do, no, you are clapping for him. That is why he's been encouraged. Oh, Jimmy, no more. That is why he's fooling. In the middle of a pandemic, 8 people have died. Over 600 people have been infected, and the possibility of some dying is high. And the person you feed, the person you take care of, the person who says he has all the money, why he's not walking out of parliament if he says he has all the money? Or himself, when he leaves parliament, he's naked and he's done. But yendi enkaso. To me, it will come to an end. And I'm telling you, as far as the United States of America is still alive and still kicking, and you come here, I'll use the land, the laws to tackle you. Why are we like this? Why can't we speak truth to power again? The media, they are quiet on everything. They don't want to talk about JB Dankwa's death. This was a sitting MP. Anybody, if this, we don't get the best ruling, we don't get the truth out of this, anybody can go out and kill even the president and walk away because they believe that when their party is in power or when they have a little money, they can do anything they want. The precedents they are setting in Ghana is ridiculous. And nobody is speaking because it is Kennedy Agyapong. Who the hell is Kennedy Agyapong? And you pick it out into a and a unia boyfriend or a Canada cocaine to China or a ship cocaine container uko ya auto uko a Malaysia conversitino. We know all these things. You have no better record. Who are you? You yourself. And I'm whisker, and I'm dying. Whisker or Ghana whisker. Come see money. People don't even need it. Yet me near the whole a crash will be also on pet. You are bragging and spitting nonsense because people have given you the audacity and room to exhibit your ignorance. Then you show. But at the end of the day, you still want people to call you honorable, but you don't want to be honorable to people. You speak anyhow. And I mean, whom penny for Ghana, or my no more supporting your nonsense. Abra, and asemesi ni pewu. You have all the time in the world, over 3 hours, to come sit on radio and fight some pastor's wife. And you say, you see, Florence Obinim is very young, but you see the answer she gave you. You don't see yourself. But oh no, and I'll attacking. I don't care what they do. Her husband could be the worst pastor. I don't care. He might have duped people. I don't care. But as an honorable person, we pay with our taxes. We feed you. I will not allow you to misbehave and degrade that position. Never. But I'm telling you, you see, go back to Adongo in Nsawam and let him tell his second in command, oh boy, that we are all there, we are watching. Hey, you can't try and touch that boy, Kennedy Agyapong. You can't force the boy to do any video, to come and diffuse what he did. What he did is a genuine video, and it's going to stay on record till God comes, if there's a God somewhere. But today's episode, I'm directing it to the Insanwom command. That guy there, Adongo, and your boy, our boy, that's your second in command. If you know them, tell them that I have too much on them. Too much. And they should not dare. I am so mad because this young boy wants to talk the truth. This boy wants this thing to end for him to go and serve his time. If he's going to put to death, he has committed a crime. He has submitted. He has told us the truth. He wants his judgment. What again? Why do you want to take the boy's life? This boy, upon all the things you know about this boy, he's not been judged yet by any court. So who are you, Kennedy, to go behind the scenes and command prison wards to be beating this boy because you don't want the truth to come out? Who doesn't know that it was you were not the person who killed JB Dankwa? You were the first person to arrive in JB Dankwa's house. And then you turn around and you tell JB Dankwa's family and his wife that they should seek justice. Seek justice from you. You are the one who they have to seek because you are the murderer. You are in power. You say you have all the money. You are telling a widow and a family that does not have a voice to go seek justice. You are the person who's supposed to seek that justice, but because you know you are the crime, you are the person who committed the crime. You want to use words to get out of your crime? You want to use words. And I'm telling Ghanaians, it might not be you today. And so you are sitting there, we are MPP4, Kevin is mad. I'm telling you, these same people will turn the gun at you and they will kill you like chicken. JB Dankwa was a minister. He was killed like a chicken. Now, what I'm fighting for Ghanaians because I don't want one person, two people to take over the country our forefathers built from their sweat, for you to kill people for no reason. For no reason. And I am sending this message to you, Kennedy Agyapong. I am sending a message, and I expect you to come back on your TV and respond to me as a man. If you can't, then you are no man. But I'll make sure the law works. Law in this land, this land, it does the law. It does not. You see, when you see the American law, there's a cloth covering the eyes of the lady holding the law. That shows that the law does not respect anybody. And as far as you see, you have property, you have kids here, you will come, and they are watching you. I'm going to pile more, add more to it because I'm getting more. Why should prison warders be part of a criminal cartel? Why? How many times hasn't this one been to jail and the judge sitting in? You see, that's why I have a problem with the judiciary and the security. A judge sitting on a case, always, every day, send this boy home. Let him go and check his brain. Let him go and check his stomach. One truth, a judge cannot allow the boy to speak. The prosecutor is lying. The boy wants to speak, and then whatever judgment you give the boy, you don't want to do it because your party is in power, because the president's name has been mentioned, because a criminal like Kennedy Agyapong is the one who perpetrated this crime. Today, you have the guts to go and fight a pastor's wife. Are you not ashamed? And talking about a woman's panty. And when I see these girls and women on Kennedy Agyapong's platform, they're cheering him up. I see you people as chicken, and you see, I feel pity for you people. When was the last time this man picked national issues to discuss it and go deep to make sure it is solved? Never. So many things happening in Ghana today. A lot of crime. But he chose to go after Obinim. It hurts me because Obinim onim kasa, onim na asamka. He might have done his own nonsense. It's his own problem. He has to deal with it. But onim na asamka. Obinim na asamka. Kennedy, there's no way Kennedy should stand in front of Obinim. Only the Florence Obinim the ayo. Nyanta samo kachiro. Ukwa wa sen krama. You end up ban what? You want to turn around and come against a young girl like this? And you can't come out and say this man is embarrassing you people. But I'm telling you, my case is simple. Kennedy Agyapong, I'm throwing this to you personally. I said, what you are trying to do to kill this boy in jail, it will not work because we are watching. We are watching, and I'm watching you closely. Anytime you go get your visa, you buy your ticket, I know you are coming in here. Yes. I say, Lord, if I commit crime, they will pick me up. If I commit a crime today, they will pick me up. Who is Kevin Taylor? America, they will pick you out. So, free Ghana, but you have to understand there are people here waiting. You have access to soldiers. It's more minimum there or a chance of soldiers or soldiers in some sign out of Ghana. Now, Ghana for I feel bad for you people because you have failed to open your head to understand that these crooks are there to save you, and it is your power that's making them misbehave. Who is Kennedy Agyapong? I swear to God, and Kenya Parliament or buy and call diplomatic visa crime to crime. I'm telling you what is past record. And one day, I'll come and read something to you people. Only nam Germany or Remedy to Shemba America. Do you think we don't know? I said, file a down. File a down. What the hell is happening to Ghanaians? Now what can you move not to? Hey, honorable, and I can say stupid fool like this. On to me, someone can say honorable. Someone can get any claim. But the same people watching this show, they will turn around and come on with all due respect and say, Kevin Taylor there, he uses too much strong words. Jimmy, for you go back there and applaud the nonsense Kennedy is doing. Who the hell is Kennedy? We have had intelligent men in Ghana come pass through. What has he even done for his fosu? What has he done there? Now wants to Sonny Power so Obi am feeding the chicken. You come and sit on this quack, dirty radio station TV and talk nonsense, and you are soaking it because you have party politics and tribalism and stupidity. Until you don't know what is bad and what is wrong. Today, people are trying to kill somebody who is a prime suspect in a case. A minister is trying to influence prison wardens to kill somebody in prison, and nobody has a problem with it. Nobody has a problem with it. Because you are buying also. And so this is a straight warning to Kennedy Agyapong. This is a straight warning to you. I'm telling you, I need you to come out. Call a press conference if you want justice for JB Dankwa and his family and his wife. Hey, oh dear, you said you want justice for them. Force the IGP, force the CID boss, force the prosecutor, force them to come out and do a press conference and say that the dockets they have there, your name is not in there, and you have nothing to do with this case. And I'll prove something to you. Why? I didn't song if I die today, so what? I didn't song Kwame Nkrumah, whatever Kwame Nkrumah did, he died at the end of the day. But Kwame Nkrumah, between him and his God, he knows what he did. You Kennedy, you cannot. You see, me katamenia, the papa paying 60 years. Me katamenia, and tokwa, enisika, Jimmy. Me say, if I blink, I see you in jail. This is a revolution. We are not going to fool around again. For you people to take advantage of the people again. Never. I said, as far as I live, the killers of Ahmed Swali. And you, for now, you are the prime suspect of Ahmed Swali. So what you are trying to do to Sexy Don Don, I know it is you. And I'm telling, that's what I'm directing this to the command. The commanding officer, senior warden, Ernest Opoku in Insawam. You are making Kennedy Agyapong use you like a doll to do things, and the whole officer that's why I first mentioned the Director General of Prisons. Talk to your boy in Insawam, and that is his second in command, or boy. That maltreating, they are treating people there. Tomorrow I'm going to submit all that to the Human Rights Court here. Because what is happening here is too much. As we speak, Gregory Afoko is still in jail. The court said Gregory Afoko should go home and come back to court. Nana Adodankwe Kufuor says, no, keep this boy in jail till he dies. Nobody's talking about it. He is dying in jail. They are dragging this boy's blood every single day because the president says no. The court even does not have power again. You people have no government. You have no country. I'm telling you. You hate Paul Afoko to the core. And you don't MPP. And Sebi, MPP is not about you, Kufuor. MPP is about the people. MPP is about the people. Anytime to me, yeah, mikrom for asantefo kumasefo, you don't want to open your head to understand and say the only thing we have is Asanteman and MPP, and you're making this a chimboys. These crooks take this thing away. That is the only thing we can boast of. Asante Kotoko and MPP. And it is there. Everybody knows that MPP belongs to us. You make these people come in with their lies and all that, and now the party has been destroyed. You have no MPP again because we have failed to speak truth to power. You see, I will forward everything to the Human Rights Court. And you see, there are agencies in the state. Kevin, you don't know. You see some fool on YouTube. You don't know where the Human Rights Court is. Or you think you have to have the court sitting in America before you. You see, these are the people. Kevin, you don't know where the Human Rights Court is. What do you say? Human Rights Court now. It is a Ghana visa outlet. See Accra, Jimmy. Kennedy Jimmy what's his name? Such a Samuel Santino way. Where Jimmy for way you land the way Jimmy way. So producer, block him and take this fool off my platform. Jimmy Fonkwa on Yakwara what London, Samuel Santino, what London, Jimmy ni Saboy no. And now he comes on social media to defend stupidity. What's here like you? What to US? What to UK? What's the what's a woven suit? People are dying in Ghana. Well, Jimmy now what you now and you are defending crime. Or free, go to Ghana and live there. People are living on the street. And because when around because what's in London. Where Jimmy ni papa yourself. Jimmy ni papa yourself. But I don't have time for this. I just want to talk to Kennedy Agyapong. Servly don't know might have committed the biggest crime in Ghana. But he's human. His rights have to be protected. And nobody should take his life. Nobody. And I am warning Kennedy Agyapong. I am warning you. Don't try to touch that boy in jail. Don't. If anything happens to this boy, because I'm already reporting you on that issue. If anything happens to Sexy Dondon, Kennedy, me no be cherry. We are not playing here again. Baby Edruno, we need to take this country from criminals, from thieves, from tyrants. Massa, this is not Jerry John Rawlings time. Will be a country to no, we are not going to do that. What we are going to do, we are going to speak out. Make sure if you are not ready to serve the people, don't try coming to serve. Don't. Why do you not say politics is because of money that you are coming? My friend, stay back. People are tired. People are struggling. People are hungry. What is wrong with you, Ghanaians? What is wrong with you, Ghanaians? Me, I have hustled. I've stayed in South Africa. I've stayed in Portugal. I have hustled. I know how it is to live in somebody's country. It is not easy. And ordinary Ghanaians in Ghana are being treated like animals because a few people think they are smarter and they're going to only dwell on the pain of the people. You see? And we get some fools like Samuel Onuro, that idiot, living in UK in a bunk, and then he's spilling nonsense out, and then he's encouraging people like Kennedy Agyapong to commit crime, to steal from the people. This is well, I'm saying that upon the evidence we have in video, the boy made the video from prison. Kennedy Agyapong sat on his net too and confirmed that that's the boy after he called prison officers. Now, that is even an evidence enough. This wasn't audio for anybody to say he was conducted or some nonsense, bro. No, this is video. We all saw it. And Kennedy Agyapong, in his own hundreds and hundreds of confessions, said he was the first person to be on that crime scene, at that crime scene. You don't need rocket science to do that. We need that the court should be fair and that we should open the case for us to see and judgment should roll. We should see what is happening. Everything should be brought in there. What is the prosecutor doing? He goes to court today. We need his sample. He's going mad. They don't even allow this boy to talk. This boy doesn't even have a lawyer. You want to do Kukwasasa and you kill this boy in jail. Now to Facebook, Kevin, go. If you have evidence, go to court. Jimmy na wu Jimmy. It is going to get to a point, our tone is going to change. It is going to be, let's get on the street. In Ruhoyet. Yes, it's getting there. Because it is looking more like these old people, they are not ready to help us. Our tone is going to change very soon. And the tone is going to be, let us get on the streets. And it's going to come very, very soon. It is going to come very, very soon. We will get on the street. We are not inciting anybody. We want our freedom back. We want that things you promised us. We want access to our resources. We want good jobs. We want good hospitals. We want better life to live. That is the basic thing a Ghanaian needs. That alone you can't provide. You are going to World Bank, IMF for $1 billion. And you, why $1 billion. By the time you start paying this, Baumia, you'll be dead. By the time you are done paying this, Ekufuor will be dead. By the time you are done paying this $1 billion, Gabi will be dead, Ekufuor will be dead, Bamtu will be dead, Kenny Furata, but all these guys will be dead. We are supposed to come pay this nonsense, and you don't want to speak truth to the people and let them understand. Producer, you're not doing me good because there are a lot of fools on this platform today. You are allowing them to just speak. You know? There are a lot of fools here. You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My case here today is simple. My case is simple. Insawam had the command, the man taking care of the Insawam prison. Your name is Ernest Adongo. This is a simple message to you. Don't try. That your second in command, or boy, doing that damage, beating this boy every single day, beating this boy. We are watching you. Don't ever try. Under the command of Kennedy Agyapong, you people want to kill a boy who is ready to speak the truth. You will not allow that. So it's a warning to you. And guys, I have something for you people.